In this video, we're going to talk about the Pulse feature. It's a new feature that released the summer of 2025. They've got a couple of menus. So if I go over here and I take a look, the Pulse and the sequences are both part of the same system. So Pulse is the builder. Sequences is where you see who's inside of whatever follow-ups that you build out. So remember, Pipedrive is activity-based sales software. So if I go into these sequences, there's a bunch of templates that you can build out inside a Pipedrive here, or you could build from scratch. Let's take a look at one of their templates. You're allowed 10 deals inside of it. There's an overage charge if you want more. You can also clone it into an A and a B and a C. You can kind of replicate them like that also. There's some workarounds. So let's take a look. Nurture inbound leads and deals from using automated emails. Again, this is one of the Pipedrive templates. If I go and edit it, I can see it says at the start of the process, so whenever I manually add a deal to a sequence. So if I go to my deals dashboard and I go and select, I don't know, how about Bruce Wayne here? And if I have add sequence, it shows me the sequences and I'm able to select it and add it. That will add the future activities, the emails, whatever I set up inside of this sequence. So going back to the builder, back to Pulse, back to the builder, back to edit. Okay, so start of the sequence, I want you to send an email. So as soon as the previous step is completed, which is the firing trigger, we're going to fire an email. We could send that email automatically, or we could send that email, we could create that email as a draft. So if you need to make some tweaks to your email or you want to monitor when it goes out, you get the selection right here. Down the road in the sequence, you could make it where when they reply to the first email, you can send an automatic reply back to that reply. So we could choose out, I would recommend in this that you choose a template. So in my other video on the emails, I talk about how to build out templates inside of here, but choose your template makes it nice and easy. If not, I could easily build this out and say hello and insert a field, first name, hello, whatever their target person's first name is. Thank you for reaching out and please schedule a meeting. Great. Something to that effect. Okay, great. I could put in here a meeting scheduler link so that they could click on it and schedule a meeting. Saving. That's step one. Step two is at day 4, it's going to send an automatic reply if it's gotten replied to at the beginning. So again, I could send the automatic reply right away as soon as it comes in, or I could delay it like they've chosen to do here until day 4. I could create an activity for myself. Remember, Pipedrive is activity-based sales software. So inside of this sequences builder, we've got a few things. We're building out activities in conjunction with emails, so our drip campaign with the follow-up activity, all built into one. That's what all of this is. So you've got a bunch of templates, or you can build it manually. I've seen a lot of my clients do like a short-term follow-up and a long-term follow-up. So then when they're back on their deal screen, where I say you're going to spend 95% of your time here in your quarterback on your team, your CRM, you're going to spend it on your deal screen on the $sign. We're going to click on Bruce Banner, the Hulk's deal, and we can add that deal to a sequence and follow up. We could schedule activities for the future so we know what's next to move Bruce from left to right so that we can get a payment in the system. Now on the sequences side, on this tab down here, that's where you can see everybody that's loaded into your sequences. The same tab that's here, that's where we can see the full count of everybody that's in each one and when they're due up next.